Great. Can you guys see my screen? Okay, so you can. Okay, brilliant. Awesome. So, Simone, take it away.
Thanks, Ellen, for that awesome introduction, and good evening, everybody. So, I'm really excited to be the one who gets to tell you all about this incredible new project. And this project is the brainchild of my good friends and business partners who I've known for many years. They come with years of experience in investment banking and have a strong need to help and to uplift communities. So let me get right to it. And you said you can all see the slides. And I just want to say welcome to our billion wealth creation plan. And let's go on to the next slide. Okay, so the objectives of the wealth creation plan are creating multiple streams of income. I don't think I need to tell a lot of you people about what the benefits of that is. I don't know if there's anybody on this call this evening that has experienced a loss of income. We actually met with somebody today that just told us that her company is retrenching. And, you know, that means that within a couple of weeks' time, she's sitting without any income. I personally have one of my businesses where our sales have dropped 90%. So we're doing 10% of what we were doing last year. So a drop in income is something that a business owner can experience. And that's where creating multiple streams of income is so important. The other one is elevating our lifestyles and bucket list. So what's the point of making lots of money without being able to tick things off your bucket list, right? That's pretty self-explanatory. Making money to live debt-free. I mean, that's one of our biggest problems here in South Africa. We actually have the highest rate of debt in the world. 87% of South Africans are in debt. And the last one is personal development and a commitment to that. So we want to make sure that if you're going to start earning millions, that you have a millionaire mind. If you're going to start earning billions, you want you to have a billionaire mind. All know the story of, the people that win the lottery. You might have a factory worker that wins the lottery, and he goes from earning nothing to suddenly having millions, and you find that within a couple of months or years, he's lost everything again. And why? Because he didn't have the mind to keep it. Okay, so if you're sitting with a 5,000 rand a month, 5,000 rand a month mind, and you suddenly get given millions, you're going to go back to that 5,000 rand a month. Okay, so we very, very big on the whole personal development side of things. So our foundation principles. Okay, so you're going to part with 12,000 Rand only once. Okay, now, if there's anybody here sitting on this call going, well, I don't have 12,000 Rand, where am I going to get 12,000 Rand from? Then I'm about to explain something to you that is going to absolutely revolutionize this whole system, and you're going to see why we're doing so well. So we've come up with a plan, and this is my amazing friends that actually came up with this plan. It's based on a Stokvel principle or crowdfunding. So what happens is, if you don't have the 12,000 Rand, we ask you to please use to come in with either 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000 Rand. Okay, you'll pay that, including a 300 Rand admin fee to the Stokvel. Okay, and depending on how much you're starting with, so if it's 1,000 or if it's 2,000 or 3,000, you'll wait a certain period of time. So for 1,000, you'll wait approximately 7 weeks before you get your 12,000 Rand. Okay, and if it's 3,000 that you're starting with, you would wait approximately 3 to 4 weeks before we will be able to give you the 12,000 Rand to get going. Now, as I've mentioned, you'll be paying a 300 Rand admin fee, but the other very important part is that in order for the Stokvel to stay afloat, you need to bring in 4 people to the Stokvel. So you'll need to introduce 4 people. and then that will mean that you can now qualify to get the package. I'm not going to carry on explaining the Stokvel now because it's not going to make as much sense. Once I've gone through a few more points here, then I'll go back into the Stokvel and carry on with that. So bear in mind that if you don't have the 12,000 Rand, if you've got 1,000, 2,000 or 3,000, you can still do this. So we're talking about building a strong foundation for 12 months, okay? So this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but this is definitely get wealthy. Now, we are going to be creating 3 and more solid dollar and euro income streams, okay? So somebody's sound is on. Guys, can you all mute your sound? Somebody's got hooting in the background. There we go. Okay, gone. Okay, so we're talking about creating 3 or more solid dollar and euro income streams here. Project 1 is a cryptocurrency investment. Okay. Project 2 is a lifestyle club. Project 3 is in the gold. Is in gold, and then projects 4 to 20 will only be released later on. And we're going to be creating 2 solid investment portfolios as well within the cryptocurrency investment and within a gold portfolio. Okay. Now, as I'm going to go through this, I'm going to show you that project 1 is what we start off with, and then project 1 will fund project 2 and fund project 3, etc. So when we say you part with 12,000 Rand only once, that's what we mean. And all the other projects get funded, they get funded by the previous one. So you're never pulling money out of your pocket again, which is what's so exciting here. So delayed gratification for at least 12 months. All right. So what's required from you? Okay. Commitment to sticking to the plan. Very important. You must be sick and tired of being exploited by the economic system, and you must be open-minded. You've got to be committed to improving your life on all, not just financially. Like we said, there's self-development involved here. And you need to be committed to making life easier for those who come after you, and also for those that are around you. If you're somebody that wants to get rich without helping others get rich, then this plan is definitely not for you. Okay, this is definitely a community-based plan. Then also you need to be getting 4 people to duplicate you. So, there are lots of network marketing companies out there where, you can get really, 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 really rich if you just go and invite and show 10,000 of your closest friends. Okay, now when I say that, I know there's a whole lot of you there, your heart just stopped beating for 3 seconds, going, oh my God, please don't make me have to go and show this to 10,000 of my closest friends. So this is just 4 people, okay? The whole plan, and you're going to see that, but those of you that are out there that 10,000 of your closest friends sounds like a challenge and you can't wait to go out and get it, you can still do that, but the minimum is 4 people, okay? So the action plan. So you can see here, I'm not going to go deep into this, but as you can see here, the action plan is very well laid out. Month 1, you commit 12,000 Rand to the cryptocurrency. Okay. But now bear in mind that if you're going to be joining the Stokvel, then you would not be that's not your first month of commitment. Month 1 starts only when the 12,000 Rand is ready to be put into the cryptocurrency. Then month 5, you would get involved in the lifestyle club and you would start with your gold buying. And as it moves on, and you can see month 6, month 7, it moves on there, etc. Okay, so there is a plan here. And as I've explained to you, we're only talking about the first 3 packages here, just to make it easier. So let's go on to the kind of money that can be made. Why are we so excited? Why is everybody we're showing getting so excited and just jumping on board with us straight away? Okay. And this is the reason. Let's have a look at month 6. Okay. Cumulatively, this is over the 6 months in the cryptocurrency, you would have earned 34,000 Rand in total. Okay, project 2, the Lifestyle Club, you would have earned 4,500 Rand in total. And project 3, Gold, a whopping 450 Rand over 6 months. Okay. Now your monthlies, by now, your project 1, your cryptocurrency, you'd be earning 15,000 Rand per month. So that's already making a difference, considering that the average salary in South Africa is between like 3 and 7,000 Rand. Okay, that's already tripling some people's salaries, if not quadrupling. Okay, 15,000 Rand coming in residually every month is going to make a difference. Project 2, Lifestyle Club, you're earning 3,000 Rand per month. And Project 3 on Gold, nothing. Okay, so remember, we're building a solid foundation here. This is just the beginning. Okay, now I'm going to move to the next slide, and I'd like you all to please fasten your seatbelts. Right, month 12. This is why we are so excited. So cumulatively, you would have earned now in Project 1 5.6 million Rand. I mean, that's a huge difference from 34,000 to 5.6 million. That means in your second 6 months, you can see how suddenly this starts to grow. Your Lifestyle Club, you're now earning 420,000 Rand a month. Project 3 in Gold is 71,000. Okay. Now monthly, you'll be earning 1.7 million. 1.7 per month. Okay, I'm sure some of you can do a fair amount of shopping on 1.7 a month. Your project 2, your Lifestyle Club, is 221,000 Rand per month on the Lifestyle Club. We're definitely starting to tick off those bucket list items now. And Gold is 37,000 K per month. So, we all know that gold has been spoken about since the days of the Bible. It's a very solid investment. So, you might not be seeing the big money coming from the gold, but we're trying to balance things here with things that, investment opportunities that are not as volatile, and, some that are more risky, some that are less risky, just to give you a good mix. Now, if your seatbelts weren't fastened before, this is the time to fasten them. Let's have a look at month 18. Okay, month 18, cumulatively in Project 1, which is the cryptocurrency, okay, we are looking at 20 million Rand. Okay, 20 million Rand you would have made over the 18 months. Your Lifestyle Club, you would have made 8.5 million Rand. And on Gold, you would have made 2.6 million. Monthly now, on Project 1, you would be earning 2.7 million Rand per month. On Project 2, you'd be earning 1.8 million Rand per month. And on Gold Bars, you'd be earning 775,000 Rand per month. Okay. So as you can see, the power of compounding, and it was Einstein that said the power of compounding and spoke about compounding, and he said it was the 8th wonder of the world. So tonight we're going to introduce you to Project 1, and we're very, very excited to be doing this. Alan is going to be running you through Project 1 and how it works. He is, I don't know if any of you have seen him on WhatsApp, known as the residual income guru, the passive income guru. Okay, and rightly so, because Alan has been on a quest to find residual or passive income. His dream for us as a family is to be sitting on the beach and the money's coming into the bank account. And I must tell you, like, while I'm still saying, can you tell me how this works? Or I'm not quite sure I understand. Alan catches onto these things and he runs with them. He's absolutely amazing. So there's no better person I can think of that can explain the cryptocurrency to you. And ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Alan Solar.
How you doing, everybody? I'm again still super excited and highly charged, as you can hear from my voice. The stokvel that our mentors, Nkuli and Dumi and Nkosi, have created for us have basically forced duplication in our teams, which is really what's keeping the system alive, and it's absolutely amazing. I've never ever seen duplication like this in my life before, and it's I just think that this thing is just going to go from strength to strength. And the numbers that Simon shared with you are realistic because of the stokvel and the way that the stokvel is structured, because we are forcing duplication here. If you bring 4 people into the stokvel, or if you enter into the stokvel, you have to bring 4 people into the stokvel with you to realize the entering into the package of the cryptocurrency, which is what you're seeing on the screen this evening, which is called OneCoin. Which is a brand new cryptocurrency, been going for about 3 years, and is the fastest growing network marketing company on the planet Earth right now, with over 2 million members and growing exponentially. So I know that looks a little bit daunting what you're having a look at right now. So let me break it down for you. It's actually very, very simple. I'm going to go through each of these different icons, not in depth, but on a basic overview, so that you can basically just understand what we're doing and where we're coming from. So the top line in burgundy, where it starts with 646.40 this is not my back office. This is our mentor's back office in Nkosi. And Nkosi's been doing OneCoin since December. She is not a network marketer. She got very excited about the investment part of OneCoin, because there's 2 parts of the equation here. One is an investment there's an investment structure, and then there's a network marketing structure as well. So she has basically mined 646.4 OneCoins at a value at today of 6.23. So Simon, can you just get me the calculator there so we can just do some maths? So in a couple of months, she's managed to basically mine 646 OneCoin at 6.23 euro, which is 4,024 euro, which gives her, the euro today is $17.17. So she's mined 70,000 rands worth of OneCoin, and the OneCoin is growing exponentially. So the top part of the page that you're seeing, I see that your page has not populated to the next slide for some reason. Can you guys see the highlighted yellow part? So I've highlighted the burgundy part in yellow. Can you guys see that? Yes. Okay, cool. So the next part of the so that's basically, the top part is basically the amount of OneCoins that she's mined. The tokens, when you join a package, you get tokens, and the tokens is basically like your GHS or your gigahertz or your tickets that allow you to mine these OneCoins so that you've got a portfolio, an investment portfolio in cryptocurrency. The next line is the amount of cash that she has on hand in her cash account, and then trading account is you get when you get remunerated from OneCoin for bringing people into the system, your money is split 60-40, 60% cash, 40% into your trading account, and you're actually forced by OneCoin to start mining again so that you can increase your investment portfolio. I see somebody's microphone's on, so let me mute. Cool. So the One Life points is basically the same as eBucks, which you'll be able to exchange for various different commodities and products and services. The third line in green is the bonuses that you've earned, that Nkosi's earned per week. The structure of the network marketing is done on a binary system, which means that there's a left team and a right team, which I'm going to get to you. Now, as I said to you, Nkosi has only been doing this project since December 2015. She's not a network marketer. She has over 1,000 people in her team. She got very excited about the investment side of the concept, and she's earned over 33,000 euros as of 3 weeks ago. Obviously, she's earned a hell of a lot more by now. So she's earned over 600,000 Rand in cash in bonuses from this concept. And again, she is not a network marketer. The next line down is, if you know anything about cryptocurrency needs to be mined. But Bitcoin, when it first came out, and the original Bitcoins or cryptocurrencies that came out, the technology was very crude and mainly meant for a few people that understood IT and understood how to do mining. Now, Dr. Raj, the founder of OneCoin, has come up with a system that has made it accessible for the masses to be able to obtain her cryptocurrency. So instead of having to buy computers to mine the cryptocurrency, and those computers are very, very costly, she's come up with a system where you buy tokens. She will then house all the equipment to do the mining. So she takes all the risk. You buy tokens and then you mine the cryptocurrency. Okay. So does everybody know what cryptocurrency is? Let's change the question. Is there anybody on the call that doesn't know what cryptocurrency is? Okay, so cryptocurrency is basically an internet currency. Instead of using paper money, your money is stored on the internet in like an online wallet, like an e-wallet. And you can either buy this currency or you can create this currency or earn this currency by mining. So if you can imagine a miner that goes underground with his pick and shovel to dig up the gold, we use computers to solve a mathematical equation. Now, that mathematical equation that needs to be solved is done from computers. Why is there a mathematical equation? It's because when you go into a bank and you go and deposit money into somebody else's account, you would go to the counter and the person at the counter would stamp your slip to verify your transaction. Now, because cryptocurrency is digital, the only way that your transaction of transferring your funds to somebody else's e-wallet, it can only be done through computers verifying that the transaction is legitimate. Okay, and the way they check that the transaction is legitimate is by sending out a mathematical equation to computers around the world to solve this mathematical equation. Now, the people that are solving these computers that are owned by individuals that solve this mathematical equation get paid in cryptocurrency, and that's how they earn this cryptocurrency. But that was like that's the crude way of everybody earning the cryptocurrency. And I said it was only there for a small minority of IT literate people, but now they've come up with a new system called tokens, of which you mine, which is very exciting. Okay, so the next slide is on the left. You have your navigation bar. So there's nothing you can break here. When you join tonight, we're going to sort you out. We're going to give you your own website. We'll sign you up so that we'll send you your username and passwords. Go and check it out. Play around. Okay, you can't break anything, so go and play with all the buttons. Right, so with the Stokvel, our plan is for you to enter the Stokvel, and then we will upgrade you to the basic package of trader. Okay, this is where we get our numbers from. The mathematics in our previous slides for you to obtain 5.6 million starts with you upgrading to a trader package. You can either enter the Stokvel or you can pay cash for the trader package. If you're going to pay cash, we're going to help you to do that. But as you can see in the trader package on the second line, you get 5,000 free tokens for you to mine OneCoin, and we're going to share with you on how to double those tokens, which is really exciting. And then after the 5th month, we're going to help you to upgrade to the Tycoon package because of the duplication process that we've got in place of you bringing in your 4 people and they bringing in your 4 people. The remuneration that you're going to earn from OneCoin, you're going to have enough funds available to upgrade to the Tycoon package, of where you're going to have 60,000 coins, where that's going to split into 4 parts, where you're going to now have 240,000 tokens to mine OneCoin, which is really, really exciting. Okay, so as you can see on your screen right now, Nkosi has basically, she's bought the Tycoon package, and she started off with obviously 60,000 tokens. Now, according to the amount of people that join OneCall over a specific period of time, there is a barometer in the bottom part of the screen in the blue, the second icon to the right. It says there's split barometer. That means when the barometer hits when the barometer hits 100%, your tokens will split. So don't mine with your 60,000 tokens. Wait for the barometer to get to 100%. Your tokens will split, and that means you'll be able to mine more OneCoin. Really, really exciting. The barometer at the moment is actually sitting at 92%. So we're super excited about the fact that our tokens are about to split from 5,000 to 10,000, and we're going to be able to mine. Okay. So let's go to the next slide. So we've just upgraded our package to the trader package, and so we've got our 5,000 tokens. We're waiting for the split to happen, but let's say you got involved and the split happened in the next week or so. You have now 10,000 tokens, okay? The difficulty of mining is 57, which basically means with cryptocurrency, there is always a finite amount of currency or coins able to be mined. There's a limit. Bitcoin has 21 million, and our cryptocurrency OneCoin has 2.1 billion coins available. Now, the difficulty of mining depends on how many miners there are mining that cryptocurrency, because there's a finite amount of currency available, and the last coin needs to be mined on a certain date. So if there are 10 miners, okay, then the math equation will be easy. The difficulty level of solving that math equation will be easy. If there are 10,000 miners, the difficulty of mining becomes more difficult, because the last coin has to be mined on a certain date, and a certain amount of coins have to be mined. So the difficulty of mining at the moment is 57. In actual fact, it's gone up in the last week to 63, but for this demonstration, we'll just leave it at 57. So the calculation to know how many coins you've mined would be 10,000 tokens divided by a 57 difficulty gives you 175 OneCoins that you've mined. So from the date you start mining, takes 2 months to mine those coins. Okay, your 10,000 tokens will be used up over a 2-month period, and that will give you 175 OneCoins that you've mined. Now, OneCoins were €5 32 2 weeks ago, and the price increased last week Friday to €6.25, which means that if you had OneCoin in your account, you would have made a 17% increase in value in OneCoin or in your cryptocurrency, which is extremely exciting. What an amazing investment to have. Any investment that goes up more than 14%. I mean, if you left your money with an investment house, you're not going to get more than 13 or 14%. Here in 2 weeks, you've got 17%, which is absolutely phenomenal. So your initial investment was €550. You mined 175 coins at €5.63. Which gives you a value of €1,096. You've almost doubled your investment in basically a 2-month period from the time that you bought your package to the time that you finished mining and the price of the OneCoin increased. So when OneCoin first came out two and a half years ago, the one Bitcoin was valued at 0.1 euro cents. So it was 10 euro cents for one Bitcoin. After 49 weeks, it cost €5. Okay. Now we all know that Bitcoin is the rage of 2016, and everybody's talking about Bitcoin and the growth of Bitcoin, and there's a trend in everybody's minds that Bitcoin is going to reach $10,000 per coin in the next 3 years. Well, I'd love to invest in Bitcoin and buy myself 10,000 Bitcoin, but the price of Bitcoin is $535 for one coin. So me buying 10,000 coins is a little bit inaccessible for most people and myself. You have to be a multimillionaire and have that liquid capital, which a lot of us don't do. So this is the next generation of cryptocurrency. And as you can see from the growth chart below, in 49 weeks, it grew from zero point 0.5 to €5. Okay, that's like 1,000% increase in value. Okay, the next couple of months, which is where we are at the moment, the coin has increased in value from €5 to €6.23. So we're definitely on the correct trajectory to get us to the optimistic scenario of €100 and a base scenario of €50 per coin by the end of 2016. So this is what you call right time, right place. Okay, this it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And as you can see from the graph, we're on that. We're on the way to getting there. So let's see what your investment would look like if you had your 175 coins, you didn't mine any more coins, and you left your investment to sit. At the end of 2016, your total investment will be worth €8,772 with a growth of 840%. Your total profit is just under €8,000. What an unbelievable investment. So can we do a sound check, guys? Can you all just type in the box there, 1 for good sound, 1 for bad sound, 10 for good sound? So anybody having bad sound is definitely your internet connection, because most people are getting 10. Are you guys excited about what you're seeing here this evening? Because I'm like flipping out. So this is like ridiculous. It's amazing. I'm so super excited about what's going on. So our next slide, okay, is what I want to show you what's going to happen, guys, in your 5th month when you upgrade to the Tycoon package with your 60,000 tokens, which is going to split 4 times to give you 240,000 tokens. So you've got 240,000 tokens. You're going to divide that by the difficulty level of 57, giving you 4,211 coins. Remember, guys, to upgrade to Tycoon, you're not going to pay 5,500 euros. You're going to use the money that you made from building a team, okay, and the duplication process of the Stokvel to upgrade you to the Tycoon. So this is basically a free upgrade. So the value of your one coin, also, if you had one coins in the last 2 weeks, obviously you would have made your 17%. But let's see what would have happened. Your initial investment of 5,500 euro, okay, would have grown to 26,000 euro, which is 4 times what you paid for your initial package. What an unbelievable investment. Your expected price, obviously, between 50 to 100 euros. And let's look at the base of 50 euros. You mined 4,211 euros, and your total profit would be 184,000 euros. Converted back to Rand gives you 3.6 million Rand, and that's how we're starting to realize the 5.6 million Rand growth cycle and growth graph of your initial investment of either 1,000, 2,000, and 3,000 if you use the Stokvel, or your 580 euro to get started on your trader package. So now that we've shown you the investment side of it, I'm going to explain to you the network marketing side of it. Guys, I just want to tell you, when you start seeing the value of building teams, okay, and helping other people getting successful. I own traditional businesses, and I would love to have 5,000 representatives in my business selling my product. Okay, and it's very difficult to do that, and to get 5,000 people in your team selling my traditional product based on just a commission. For me to pay them a salary, I'd have to have a multi-billion rand organization to do that. And with network marketing, you're able to have this 5,000 representatives going around word of mouth advertising to their friends and their friends and their friends, creating this massive duplication. That's what's so exciting about this whole network marketing concept. So if you're new to network marketing, I feel maybe your apprehension, but you need to get educated about network marketing because it is the way of the future. There's no question about it. I think network marketing is on the lips of everybody at the moment because of what's going on in the media with various different companies around the world. So a binary system is how our compensation plan works, which basically means that there's a left team and a right team. So as you can see by the diagram that we're looking at the moment, you're the top lady, sexy little Chico there, and you've obviously got a left team on your left and a right team on your right. Okay, now you introduce, okay, all the people where the pink arrows are the people that you've introduced. All right, now the last person on the left, I'm circling that person with my mouse over here. She introduces this person below. Okay, now as you can see, the person below her on her left team is also in the person above her's team, which means that all the work that these people do, the person above will benefit financially for the rest of their life. So let's look at the diagram and I'll break it down for you. This is you on top. You introduce A on your left and B on your left. B introduces C. C is in B's business and A's business. A will benefit from C financially for the rest of their life. This is called spillover, and that's what makes this network marketing model such an exciting, lucrative opportunity for everybody because everybody wins. So on the next slide, I'm just going to take you through the bonus plan. So these are the different packages, obviously, that you can buy. We're going to take you through straight from trader package, straight through to tycoon package, within a 5-month period. If you follow this duplication process, we've made it so simple for everybody. The barrier to entry is like it's ridiculously low. Okay, I mean anybody can enter this from one. You can start off at 1,000 or you can do 2,000 or 3,000. It's just the time frame of you upgrading which is affected. So if you started at 1,000, you'd be upgraded later than a person that entered the Stokvel at 3,000. It's just that simple. So it's a very lucrative, simple compensation plan. Everybody's going to earn a 10% direct sales bonus from everybody that you introduce. So if you introduced a person and they upgraded or they bought straight the package tycoon of 5,500 euros, you would earn 550 euros. There's a startup first in your first 30-day bonus, which I'm going to explain to you. Your network bonuses, which is from your left leg and your right leg, obviously getting paid on your weaker leg, and then there's up to a 4-generational matching bonus, which I understand is just words. Right now I'm going to go through everything, all the different compensation platforms. So let's say you upgraded or you sold a tycoon trader, you would get a commission of 500 euro. Okay, it's 10% of the value of the package. Now, in your first 30 days of joining OneCoin, you get a a fast start extra bonus of 10% of your referrals. Okay, so if you introduce one tycoon trader in your first 30 days, you would reach the volume, okay, of achieving this extra bonus. So you would then get an extra 10% for that, for introducing that tycoon. So if you had to introduce 10 trader packages, the trader package costs 550 euros. So if you introduce 10 persons into the Stokvel, they upgraded, okay, or were boosted in the Stokvel to upgrade their packages in your first 30 days of joining, you would also then earn, okay, this 1,100 euros, which basically pays for your package. So now's the time to be working, because just this, okay, could pay for your package. Because remember, the Stokvel, it's not a gift. The money that you get from the Stokvel, it's not a gift. It's a loan. It's like crowdfunding. Okay, it's just a boost from the community, your friends helping friends, allowing you to enter the program so that you can enter this amazing concept. So obviously you get paid on your left leg, right leg, which I'm going to explain to you. You get paid 10% of the business volume that happens on your weaker leg, and then 60% of the money that you earn in OneCoin is paid to you in cash, and 40% goes back into your trader account so that you can buy more tokens to then mine more OneCoin and increase your investment. So the compensation is capped. There is a weekly cap. So let's just discuss the starter package. The starter package is not what we're starting you off on, but I just want to explain to you how the cap actually occurs. So the starter package costs €100. So if you had to sell 7 packages in a week, so 1 package per day would give you a total of €700, and that's what you would be capped at. So you would earn that 10% of €70, but it's capped at that. Okay, I'm quite excited about the Tycoon package where your cap is €35,000. But guys, you can own as many packages as you want. You don't you're not you don't have to only own one package. I mean, Simon and I have got several. We've got 7 different positions that we own in OneCoin because we believe that we're going to cap out the compensation plan, and we don't want to be hindered by a cap on our earnings. I'm sure you feel the same way. And then obviously there's a matching bonus. So let's say you introduce A. Okay, he's your personal. And A does a volume in his business of, let's say, on a Tycoon. Let's go to the trader package. Okay, he does a maximum of €3,500 in his team in that week. You would earn 10% of his volume that he created in OneCoin. So you would earn an additional 350%. I'm quite excited about this one over here, the Tycoon Trader, okay, which is what we're going to be upgrading you to. So let's say you introduce A. You get 10% of his. A introduces B. You get 10% of B's turnover. Okay. B introduces C. You get 20% of C's turnover. And D, okay, you don't even probably know D, but you're getting 25% of D's turnover. So if D did €100,000 in 1 month, you would earn €25,000. Remember that the weekly cap is €35,000. So 100,000, he's below the 140,000 rand euro cap for the month. So you would earn €25,000 just on E. So this is about us helping other people, and that's what I love about network marketing, is that we don't get rich without helping other people to get rich. So it's in our best interest to get D, okay, to making €100,000 so that we could also earn a percentage of that, which would be 25%, and that's super, super exciting. So I just want to give you an idea of the matching bonuses. This is a 2x2 matching bonus, which means that you introduce 2 people. Okay, and those 2 people introduce 2 people, etc., etc. But on a trading package, the trader package, bottom right-hand corner, you only get paid on the personals that you introduce. So let's say you got 2 people that came in at the trader package. The trader package is €100. You would earn, so it's 2 times 100 is 200. You get 10% of that, which is €20. So in the top left-hand corner, if everybody did their job, which they're going to do because of the stock fell and the duplication, 2 is going to introduce 2, which becomes 4, which they introduce 2, which becomes 8. Those 8 introduce 2, which becomes 16. So for the exact same amount of effort, being a Tycoon trader, you will earn €620 euro. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely not introducing only 4 people to the Stokvel. So far, we've introduced 32 people to the Stokvel because it's just so simple and so duplicatable. So in the bottom right-hand corner, let's say you only introduced 5 people to the Stokvel. On the trader package, you would earn 50 euro. In the top left, if you've upgraded to Tycoon, those 5 people introduce 5 people, which becomes 25 people. Those 25 people introduce 5 people, which becomes 125 people, and those 125 people introduce 5 people, which is obviously 625 people, which is going to happen in month 6. Obviously, you would have earned 18,425 euro for the exact same amount of work. As I said to you, and Kosi, who's not a network marketer, she started in December. She has over 950 people in her team. She is achieving these sort of bonuses, which is absolutely so exciting. So let me explain to you how you get paid on your weaker leg. So let's say this is you at the top. You're a tycoon, and you introduce a trader on the left and a trader on the right. Obviously, that's how you need to, that's how you'll get paid on your network bonuses. Is you have to have a minimum of a trader on the left and a trader on the right. Okay, and that trader introduces a trader on his left and a starter on his right. As you can see, the volume generated in the left team is 1100 euros or 1100 points. The right team has generated 2500 points or euros, which is converted to points. What does that mean for you? How will you earn? You will earn on the weaker leg, which is obviously in this example the left leg. Okay, so we would minus the 1100 points from your left leg. Okay, so it's 1100 euros. You would get 10% matching bonus or network bonus, which is 110 euro. We'd minus that off the right leg, and the 1400 points on your right leg would then carry forward to the next week. So next week's volume holds at 1400 points. So positioning is key, guys, and I just want to indicate to you why we say positioning is key. So let's say this is me. Okay, I've invited a couple of people onto the group, and there's a couple of people on the group that have invited people to see this webinar. So let's say that this is, I'm the top guy. I'm showing you this, okay? You need to think about it, and I totally understand that because there's lots of information that we've shared with you this evening, and it's a little bit daunting, I'm sure. So you say to whoever you invited, I need to consider it, no problem. We're going to put you in the right-hand corner where you can think about it as long as you want to do that. But I think you can hear from my excitement in my voice, I'm not stopping. The person that invited you here to this webinar tonight, they're not stopping. We're doing this not with humble humility and respect. This is happening with or without you, and hopefully you're going to get the concept and you're going to join us this evening. But I'm going to carry on speaking to people, and let's say I find a guy by the name of Bruce, and Bruce introduces a guy by the name of Rick. Rick turns into a superstar. Okay, Rick introduces 300 people into OneCoin. This is what's going to happen. It's just the life of network marketing. It's going to happen. We're going to find an ace. Okay. Then I go and I speak to people on my right leg. I'm going to introduce another 200 people on my right leg. I'm going to find an ace there too. I'm just going to go and speak to as many people as I can. And, the person that introduced you, obviously, they're watching you on Facebook. You're friends with them on Facebook. And we all know what happens on Facebook. Okay. We're all posting our lives. Okay, and when people start making money, they seem to post what's happening in their life regarding the stuff that they buy: watches, cars, shoes, clothing, holidays, cars. You're going to see this, and then you're going to go back to the friend that first introduced this to you, however many months away it is, maybe 3 months, maybe 2 months. You're going to go back to your friend and say, I've decided to get involved. Okay, you tell them that you want that position that your friend showed you initially, which is where Bruce is. Unfortunately, that position, Bruce, it's taken. Now, because of the binary system and the structure that it is, you're going to join in the next available position, which means that you're going to be, okay, right at the bottom of these 300 people, whereas you could have joined under Bruce or under Rick and have those 300 people in your team. Okay, and you would have benefited from those 300 people for the rest of your life. Okay, so it's very important that you understand that positioning is key. Okay, and the sooner that you get in, the faster that momentum starts to grow in your team. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open the floor up to questions, so that we all want to play open cards here, and we want you to make an educated decision. So I think if you can all just mute your microphones, please. And then if you do have a question, please unmute your microphone, and I'll answer those questions for you.
You finished. You finished one container of wache by yourself. I didn't even touch
Guys,
it.
please can you mute your microphones?
During the day, if you buy three containers of food.
Guys, please can you mute your microphones?
Food. Do you think I ate it?
Afia, please can you mute your microphone? Thank you. So guys, if you got a question, please unmute yourself.
Hello, Alan.
Yes.
It's Nikki here. I was wanting to find out, when they say when you go to mining, are you told when to mine? Because it's a little bit difficult if people don't know when to mine.
Okay, so what's going to happen is that obviously when you join this evening, you've joined and you're on the WhatsApp group. So anybody that joins is going to go onto the WhatsApp group for Project One, and we tell you exactly when the coins have split. So when the coin has split, we then tell you to please go and mine, and we'll give you an instruction exactly how to take your tokens to the exchange and go and mine those one coins. So you don't have to worry about that. You'll have full mentorship with that.
Okay, and I don't know if you are aware of this, but they're sitting at 92% before the split happens.
Yes, I know. That's why it's so exciting. So now's the time to get involved and get your package and upgrade your package, because you don't want to miss the split, because you could wait 2 months, you could wait 3 months, you could wait 4 months for the next split. We don't know when the split is going to happen. So, take advantage of it now. We are super excited. Can't wait for the split to happen, because we're going to start mining and start building our investment portfolio. Does anybody else have a question?
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah.
With regards to the stockpile, I'm a little bit clueless on that side. I believe that if you put in like 1,000, and I'm sort of giving an example, and I bring in like 2 people, does that mean that it makes it longer than 7 weeks, or is it, and if I put in 1,000 Rand this month and 1,000 Rand the next month, and I bring in another 2 people, what happens then?
You need to bring in 4 people. So it's not a matter of 2 people and 2 people. Only once you brought in your 4 people will you even be eligible to get the package.
Okay, and then does that mean, do I have to keep on paying on a monthly basis, or is it just a once off?
If 1,000 Rand is what you are putting into the stockpile, then that's all you put in. So it's a 300 Rand admin.
Can I not put in Okay, and can I not put in a little bit extra another month?
The problem with you doing that, with adding money to it, is it makes Dumi, who does the admin, it starts to make her life quite difficult. Suddenly moving from the 1,000 Rand group into the 2,000 Rand group, and then you're supposed to be able to get yours sooner. But if you do come across a little bit more money and you want to get going a little bit faster, she will make a plan for you. But this is not about paying monthly. This is not a monthly stockpile. Ideally, you put your amount in, you bring in your 4 people, and you basically. So if you put your 3,000 Rand in, you would be eligible within 3 to 4 weeks. But if your 4 people are not in and they haven't paid, then you'll obviously go over the 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay, I understand it. Thank you.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yes, it does. Thanks.
Okay, guys. So I need to know exactly who's invited you here tonight so that we can load you on the system. Okay. It is free to join and to lock in your spot. I highly recommend that you lock in your spot, because the next person that comes into the team may be that Ace, may be that Bruce, okay, that's going to blow up your team and going to put in 5,000 people into your team, and you're going to benefit from those people for the rest of your life. So the first person that puts their name down, okay, so Sharon invited, so Nikki invited Sharon, so Sharon, you'll put Nikki in your team, please. Okay, I can't be involved in that. So the next person, you need to say who wants to get involved, because this is going to be done in order of you guys entering your names in the chat box. Okay, and then those people will then go under you or in your team, and you'll benefit from them for the rest of your life. So welcome to the team, Sharon. A great decision. Looking forward to working with you. Who else is excited about getting started? Remember, this is a free spot. You don't pay. You don't pay for this. Welcome to the team, Goodman. Okay, so Ellis, I'll help you sign Goodman up. So can you just keep a spreadsheet, please, of exactly who we're signing up to? So it's Ellis, it's Goodman first, and then and Nikki. Okay, so Abiye Johnson, are you from Nigeria? Manuela Afia, cool, awesome, Abiye. Looking forward to working with you in Nigeria. We've got a nice team growing in Nigeria. There's only about 1,000 people in Nigeria, so this is the right time to get involved. So welcome to the team. Okay, awesome. Thanks. Thank you, Ellis. Kim Yan.
Hello, Alan.
Yes, John.
Hello, Alan.
Yes, John. Good evening.
Yes. Yeah. Good evening. Good evening, Alan. Good evening to everyone. Yeah. I was just sharing the concept with somebody, and he told me he went through and he saw that OneCoin is not listed as one of the cryptocurrencies yet. I don't know if you
So
can
it is
give me some clarity on that.
listed. It's not traded on the exchange, though. So as you can see here, can you see my screen here? It's xcoinx.com, which has got nothing to do with OneCoin, but this basically.
Please, can you type it? Can you type it, please, so that
Okay, it's on the screen. You should be able to see it. There's the website. So as you can see, Bitcoin is number one, and then there's OneCoin, which is number two. Now we're not trading our OneCoin on the Bitcoin exchanges because we want to keep it in-house and keep it private for the moment. We want our network, our people that are doing this by word of mouth, to benefit from the growth of the coin first before it actually goes live on the exchanges. Okay, once all the coins are mine, then they'll probably think about releasing it, but right now it's not happening.
Okay.
Cool. Are there any other
Thank
questions? Effie, are you ready to get started? Andre, Bongani, Dob, Eddie Mash. Come, guys, put your names down. Okay, thanks, Effia. So, Ella, you'll sign up. Effia, welcome to the team. Looking forward to working with you on this exciting project. Happy birthday, Sponky. Mamu, are you ready to get started? Vish?
No? Hi.
So, guys, if you're ready to get started, please type in the box so that we can sign you up, okay, as a free spot, okay, and then you will, what I can do is, you know what I'm going to do? I think the best way to do this is to actually post the link. So, let me just post the link of the Stokvel. Is that it? 1 second, guys.
Where do I put my name? Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Hello, can you? Just want to find out where to post my name.
Where you must post what? Pakamani, what do you need, sir?
Name here. Can you hear me?
Pakamani, are you talking to us or are you talking on the phone?
I'm talking to
What can we do for you, sir? You need to ask a question.
Yes. Hello? Yes, can you hear me now?
So we can't hear you very well. The
Sorry,
internet
can
is
you hear
very
me?
bad. Please, can you type your question? So Pakamani, please type your question because your internet is very bad and there's a lot of background interference. So, is there anybody else that has a question? The link is for you to fill in. Please fill in the link so that we know who's first and who's second in the binary so that we can sign you up for the Stokvel. Okay, so if you're wanting to utilize the Stokvel, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, sir. I'll just type it here. Ulumdi, Ulumad, Ulumide.
Yes, Kim.
Yes, Kim,
It's
thanks.
over.
It's over. So Olamide, do you want to use the Stokvel? If you want to use the Stokvel, we can probably enter you using Bitcoin. So you'd send Bitcoin to me, and then I'll add you. There's no minimum earnings. If you join with a 1,000 rand or you join with 3,000 rand, you're going to get to the same place as you would. Everybody's just going to get to the same place. It's just the time frame that you're going to get just the time frame that it's going to take you to get there. Because if you use the 1,000 rand in the Stokvel, it's going to take you 7 weeks for the team to boost you to a trader package. If you use the 3,000 rand in the Stokvel, it's going to take you 3 weeks to get to upgrade you to the trader package. But we'll all get there at the same time. So Olamide, did you hear about the Stokvel? I'm going to post the YouTube video where you can go and watch this webinar again and get a better understanding. So the person that said thanks, please can you type your name and who invited you to the opportunity. So John, you have a question. You can unmute your microphone.
Yeah, Alan?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, another question is, Stokvel. When do I come to Stokvel, or the Stokvel will be running and will keep on, giving me money? When do we come out of the Stokvel? Is it when we have already entered the first stage in the program, in the one coin, or when do we exit from that?
John, let me answer your question.
Second question.
John, you go into the Stokvel when you have the money. So you go in when you've got your 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000. Okay, you wait the correct amount of time for whichever amount you're going in for, and then providing you have introduced your 4 people and your 4 people have paid, okay, you'll then get your package bought for you, okay, and then you need to pay the Stokvel back. So your 4 people will then join under you, and then you, as soon as you earn your first income, you will pay back the Stokvel, and then you're out of the Stokvel. So you don't pay a monthly, you don't pay any other fees, but you're
when I pay the Stokvel
until you've paid it back.
When I pay the Stokvel, that's it.
I want to know it works, please.
I can't hear you.
He also wants to know about the stokvel.
Okay, so Abia, you're saying you're not sure what okay, Abia, the problem is with a lot of people is that they don't have the initial amount to get involved in OneCoin. So the stokvel is there to assist those people that don't have that full amount, the 580 euros. If they've only got a small amount, like 1,000 rand, 2,000 rand, or 3,000 rand, the stokvel is there to work as crowdfunding to get you your package a little bit sooner, and then you pay the stokvel back. So it's basically there to lend you the money to get involved. Does that answer your question, Abia?
Okay. That makes sense. That's great.
So, Abia, can you please fill in the form? The link above, I'll post it.
Hello, Alan. Another question. Yeah. Now, if I get somebody who funds his account with 12,000 rands immediately, and I am still in the stokvel, how do I benefit immediately, or I'll benefit later?
Okay, so John, if you have not upgraded your account yet, and that person upgrades immediately, you only miss out on the 10%.
On the OneCoin, yeah.
Just on the 10% that you would have gotten from his buying of his package. But after that, you will still earn from that person. The rest of the money gets banked. So if your account has already been upgraded, you would have earned 10% of what he paid on his package. So if he upgraded to the 550 package, you would have gotten 10% of that. However, if you're not upgraded, you don't get that 10%. But you will still get your matching bonuses, etc. Later on, it'll get banked for you.
So even as a free member, I can earn. As a free member, I can already earn something.
Banked for you, so you don't earn until you've upgraded, but it gets banked. So it's not like you lose out. So when you do
upgrade, until I upgrade,
yes.
Okay, that's great. Okay, that's great. Thanks, Dave.
Okay, pleasure.
So here is the full compensation plan video. I highly recommend that you just go and watch the compensation plan. Guys, you're going to miss out a huge opportunity here by not typing in your name or not filling in the form. I don't see anybody filling in the form. So has anybody actually filled in the form to join so that we can add you to the binary?
And then anybody that was invited by Tabo's asking, can you fill your name in at the bottom?
Goodman, that's exactly correct. That's exactly what these girls have done. Nkosi and Dumi and Nkuli is create the stokvel to help everybody get into OneCoin. It's very accessible. The barrier to entry is very, very low, and it seems to be very duplicatable, and everybody seems to be loving it. I mean, I've never seen duplication like this in my life before. We're talking about, just introducing a handful of people, and those people absolutely going ballistic and showing their friends, and their friends showing their friends. I mean, when we first started this webinar, we only had 11 people on the call, and then earlier this evening we had 36 people. So next week we're expecting to have 40 plus people, and the week after that it's obviously going to grow exponentially. So very, very exciting. Who is joining as a free member? Just put in your name. Thank you very much, Ellis. So somebody is Pakamani has entered. Thank you, Pakamani. Looking forward to working with you. Okay, guys, if you don't put your name in, you don't fall in the binary. You'll maybe fall under somebody, whereas they should be falling under you. So the faster you put your name in that link, obviously you'll go in first. So let me put the link again. Here's the link to get your free spot. So if there are no other questions, I'm going to be ending the webinar. I suggest that you take down that link, fill it in. By filling in the form does not mean that you have to pay anything. It doesn't mean that you need to enter the Stokvel. It's just securing your position in the binary. That's all that it's doing. Okay, and then speak to the person that invited you here, or we can get on a conference call, you, me, and the person that invited you here, and we can go through this in detail so that you can understand exactly what we're doing, so that you make the right decision for you and your family and the generations that come after you. Guys, I'm going to end the call at 8:15. So if you've got any other questions, now's the time. I'll unmute your microphones. Now's the time to ask the last question, because we're going to be we're going to be ending the call. So who's got a question?
Alan, hi, it's Mark here.
Alan?
Yes, Mark.
Alan,
Alan?
I need some assistance to upgrade to the trader package. I've got local Bitcoins. I've managed to do the transaction last night.
Okay, Mark,
So
can we do an online webinar with you afterwards on how to pay, and we'll upgrade you this evening?
Okay, good.
Okay, awesome. So I'll phone you just now, and I'll send you a new link for a new webinar so that we can do it and record it, so that we can benefit everybody. So Nokle, please can you fill in the form? Yes, please. You're in the system. We welcome to the team. Waiting for you to upgrade.
Alan?
Yes, John.
Yes, I filled in to put in the money a little bit later, but the monies are already ready. So how do I do? Do I call you so that I can get the monies for the Stokvel in?
Yes, I see that you're in.
What do I do?
You've pledged 1,000 rand, John. On June, you wanted to pay on June the 17th.
Yes.
So what do you want to do? Do you want me to pay
but
that?
I'll get it earlier. I'll get it earlier.
So must I change the date?
So, yeah, that is what I'm saying. That I'll get it earlier before the 17th. What do? I call you and then?
Yes, you can call me. So the webinar doesn't have to be open for you guys to complete the form. Just complete the form. My Nigerian people, please complete the form. I will then have your phone numbers. We can then do we can WhatsApp each other, okay? And we can you can ask me more questions on WhatsApp. But if you don't fill in the form, then you're going to miss out on the opportunity. So, Ulamad, please give me your phone number, and Abiye, you're also in Nigeria. Please give me your phone number. Please fill in the form. The Stokvel is only there for you to use to get into Project One. It's not a donations exchange platform. It's only to boost you into Project One. That's all it's there for. You cannot use it going forwards for anything else. Okay, guys, I'm ending the call. Thanks so much. Appreciate your time.